Candace Cousins, come to the front. Come. We need to talk. Oh my God. Okay, so y'all know how Mitch Snow said that he had given the information that he gave Candace and Barron to other people, right? So come to find out, one of these people was indeed Stu Peters, okay? So also, y'all know how Blakey Snev and Andrew Colbert and them keeps talking about missing angles to the video. There's approximately 7 to 8 minutes of that rooftop video that is indeed missing. That is true, okay? That has been confirmed to be true from various people who have seen the actual video. But what they're not telling you is the beginning part of that video and the ending part of that video that was cut. This brings into question everything from the prosecution and the defense. Oh my God, this is crazy. Allegedly, potentially, maybe, perhaps, y'all need to listen to what Stu Peters has to say about information that he knows to be a fact that he's seen for his own eyes. This is crazy. Listen to this.
The roof jumper's going to do his roof jumping and run toward the woods. And he's going to go into the exact same spot where there are
This video?
2 to 4 guys, and they are waiting there for him. And after the roof jumper goes into the woods, one of the other guys comes out. It's a guy that we've never seen before, wearing a completely different outfit than anybody has ever shown us, a completely different backpack. Then the crowd is running from the incident. And the guy turns around. We get a good 360-degree view of him, and then he goes back into the woods. Who do you suppose would be waiting in the woods for the roof jumper?
How do you know that?
Well, this
listen, there's just some things that I just know, and I can't say how I know.
Yeah,
and you
for
just got to
sure.
respect that.
Yep.
You're just gonna have to respect that. But you will see it,
Yeah.
and it will come out. But I just know, like when I look deadpan into the camera and I say, I know Erica Kirk was in the Candlewood Inn and Suites lobby on Fort Huachuca. It's because I know.
Yeah.
I know what I'm telling you to be true is true. So you will see it. Take me out or don't. But you can start asking right now, why would somebody be waiting in the woods for the roof jumper? And who are they? I guess the whole lone wolf gunman at that point just kind of goes right out the window, doesn't it?
First of all, did y'all hear what he said about Fort Huachuca and how he know for a fact Erica Kirk was there? I'm telling y'all, I guarantee you, Mitch Snow inadvertently, while taking video, in my personal opinion, allegedly, potentially, maybe, perhaps, while taking video of that hotel lobby, because y'all have to remember, that hotel that Mitch Snow visited, that used to be the barracks way back when, 20, 30 years ago when he was in the military. So that's why he was giving videoing everything that he saw with his eyes. That's why he was recording it. Kind of sort of like, oh my God, to show his wife, like, this is what our barracks now look like, is in this hotel. And he was also taking pictures, doing the same thing with the same purpose in mind. He had no clue of what was nefarious going on, if there was anything nefarious going on. I guarantee y'all, in my personal opinion, allegedly, potentially, maybe perhaps, Mitch gave Stu copies of those photos or videos as well. That's why Stu Peters can confidently say that he know for a fact she was there, and why she still is not on record yet saying she was not there. I was here. I was not there. She has not been on record saying anything. It's other people standing on her behalf. She has not said anything on record. And I believe that's what Candace Owens is waiting for before she dropped that information. Lastly, who gonna be in the woods waiting on this man? Baron Coleman said in his podcast the other day when he was dissecting the video, he was saying how, like, why didn't they show everything else after he jumped off the roof and ran into the wood line? Why didn't they show which direction he ran in after he ran in that direction? Because you can go one of two ways, into the woods or across the freeway. Why didn't they show that? He was confused. Now we know why. Allegedly, potentially, maybe, perhaps. Who gonna be waiting for him? Who's these 3 to 4 men who gonna be waiting for him after he hop off that roof? Like Stu Peters said, they didn't show that because the lone wolf narrative is blown up into oblivion with that. But that then calls for me to question the defense team. What the fuck is y'all doing? Like, seriously, what are y'all doing here? What are y'all doing? Why is this not into evidence? What is happening here? if there ever was something to define, control opposition, in my personal opinion, allegedly, potentially, maybe, perhaps, would be his defense team. Because what are y'all doing? Why is this not in evidence? Like, that makes no sense to me. And I got all y'all messages. I made 2 videos yesterday. They were taken down. Community guidelines. I'm appealing them. So I've been pretty cautious on trying to slow down how much I post, because if those 2 community guidelines are upheld, then they're gonna ban this account as well. So I was just trying to avoid this. So I had to let it cool off for a little bit. But baby, trust and believe, I still was in the streets and I was still lurking, okay? I'll be back for another video because I got some more tea for y'all.